The movie begins with a small girl named Anna and her guardian Gabe living in the middle of a thick wilderness. Gabe is referred to as her dad and hasn't allowed her to go outdoors. Spoiler ahead, watch out! The young girl has never left the attic, with only a window that provides a view of the world outside. Every night, Gabe warns Anna about wildlings, terrifying beings with strong nails, sharp teeth, and a hairy appearance, and advises her to avoid them. Gabe makes the doorknobs electrify. He pretends to be her father and provides her with only vegetables. One day, Anna overhears Gabe chatting with someone else. Then, as she touches the doorknob, she is struck by a strong electric shock that renders her unconscious. When she awakens, Gabe is there to comfort her and explains that the electric trap is designed to keep wildlings out. He says that it is his responsibility to protect her because she is the last child still alive on Earth. When Anna inquires about the person Gabe is chatting to, he ignores the conversation's topic and claims that they are the last remaining humans. Then, Gabe surprises Anna with a cake and a hamster on her birthday. Anna becomes best friends with the small animal. Nevertheless, the hamster dies suddenly one day, and Gabe comforts her by explaining what death is and telling her that the hamster is now in a better place. Anna begins to have nightmares about wildlings in the woods as she gets older. When Anna starts menstruating, Gabe discovers bloodstains on her bed. Fearing the worst, he gives her a prescription for Luprolida, which diminishes her growth and gradually makes her condition worse. Years pass while Anna takes this drug, and she begins to experience suffering. When she can no longer take it anymore, she asks Gabe to send her to a better place, like her hamster, to put an end to her suffering. After hearing this, Gabe pulls a gun and shoots himself out of extreme guilt. In the next scene, Anna wakes up in a hospital surrounded by strangers. Then she runs from the room and finds herself outside on the rooftop, feeling the sun's warmth for the first time. But a few officers take her back to the hospital and lock her in a bed. While assisting her in calming down, Sheriff Ellen discovers who she really is. The physician reveals that Anna was given an excessive amount of Luprolida, a drug that restricts growth and delays maturation. Hearing this, Sheriff Ellen removes Anna's restraints and chooses to take her to her own house, where she lives with her brother Ray. In order to determine her identity and whether Gabe is her biological father, the sheriff agrees to look after her until the results of the DNA tests are finalized. It is revealed here that Gabe is still alive. In actuality, he has been getting care in another room in the hospital. Moving on, Anna has a strong relationship with Ray and starts to adapt to her new life. She realizes she has extraordinary hearing as she approaches puberty and starts to see glimpses of wildlings in the Northern Lights forest. Along with Ray, Anna goes to school, where she first interacts with girls in her own age. Anna goes to the library to get more knowledge about the wildlings and the Northern Lights. Anna now has the freedom to explore the natural world and spend time in nature thanks to Ellen's kind attention. She chases a deer one day while she is walking home from school. Anna is fortunate enough to avoid falling into a hunter's trap when a strange man dressed in wolf skin steps in to block her path. The next day, Anna goes to the library since she's interested in finding out more about feral predators. She finds that her fingernails have black stains when she turns the pages of a book. Later that evening, when Anna is relaxing in the bathtub, Ellen shares the findings of the DNA test, which show that Gabe is not her father. Ray spends time with Anna on the rooftop in the evening. While they lie down, Anna spots some lights in the distance, and it turns out that Jen's house is hosting a party. Jen and Anna decide to go to the party when Anna says that Jen is one of her friends. She's attending a big event for the first time, but after having a drink, Anna begins to feel uncomfortable. Ray and Anna have a brief romantic moment during the party. This moment is seen by one of her classmates, Lawrence. Unfortunately, Anna's mouth starts to bleed, breaking their kiss. She goes to the restroom and realizes she is missing several of her teeth. Anna flees through a window and into a woodland because she is so frightened. Unexpectedly, what looks to be a wildling attacks her. Anna fights and bites back in self-defense, only to find out it's Lawrence. She attempts to assist him in getting up, but sadly, the boy passes away. Fearing for her life, Anna escapes and comes back to Gabe's place to find out who she is. After giving herself a quick wash, she heads into town. Ellen asks Anna where she's been when she gets home, but Anna just stays silent without answering. She approaches Anna later to get details, but the adolescent keeps her mouth shut. Days go by, and Ellen begins to get dissatisfied with Anna's constant silence. Ray comes into the room and tells Ellen he will take care of it. Ray discovers that she's losing her teeth when he examines her mouth. He runs outside to tell Ellen in shock, which gives Anna a chance to get away. The only place she feels quiet and comfortable is in the woods, so she flees there. She finds a skull with a bullet hole in it. It turns out that Gabe participated in the incident, but he brought baby Anna with him as he couldn't hurt her. Knowing this, Anna visits Gabe right away in the hospital. Unfortunately though, she is unable to get in touch as Gabe awakens and casts a resentful glance in her direction. As everything is going on, Ellen is looking through the case file concerning Lawrence's passing and discovers evidence drawing from Anna's former room. Unfortunately, Ellen handcuffs her as soon as she discovers that her nails resemble claws. Ellen goes on to say that because Anna's clothing was discovered next to Lauren's lifeless body, everyone in the city believes she committed the crime. Next, despite Anna's claims of innocence, she is imprisoned. When Gabe gives Anna a visit to her jail that evening, he confesses that his greatest mistake was saving her life. Anna receives a syringe from him, and he encourages her to inject herself in order to improve her life. But Anna declines it, accepting herself as a wildling. He leaves her in her cell and turns to go. Ellen visits Anna the following day while she is sleeping and hides beneath the bed. When Ellen opens the cell, Anna attacks her and escapes the jail while locking Ellen in. She then meets Ray after finding him in his car by coincidence and convinces him to assist her. She tells him to take her to her birthplace, the Northern Lights. Anna also confesses that she is a wildling while traveling. Later, when Ray stops over in the middle of the wilderness, Anna chooses to go alone, but Ray follows her. Anna swims in a surrounding lake in the dark, getting completely soaked, fearing she will catch a cold. Using a bonfire, Ray dries her clothes. Ray notices hair growing on Anna's back as she removes her clothes. But Anna tells him he's secure and promises she won't hurt him. Roger and Gabe then enter the scene and start talking about Anna's escape. After giving it some thought, they choose to assemble a squad to find Anna. The following clip shows Anna and Ray fleeing into the woods as search dogs come to them. Sadly, Ray is shot in the shoulder by the hunters. Anna leads Ray to the cliff while they search for a way out. She throws him into the river in an attempt to save him, then jumps in too. Subsequently, Anna requests Ray to run in the opposite direction while she leads the hunters in a new direction. Anna changes during the first few days of her survival in the jungle, becoming a wildling in the process. Anna knocks down one of the hunters in the jungle, killing him. Now that she is fully evolved into a wildling, Anna can hunt individuals in the blink of an eye. Ellen arrives in the jungle to save the disturbed teenager in the meantime. The sight of the victims frightens her, and to make matters worse, Roger threatens her with a gun and advises her to be out of the matter. Anna shows up at that moment and kills Roger as well. Before running away, she shows Ellen who she actually is and exposes her pregnant belly. Anna's anger increased when the hunters lit the woodland on fire in the scene that followed. She eventually finds herself in a cave that is identical to the one where she was discovered. She is shocked to find out that Gabe tracks her down, sedates her with a tranquilizer, and attempts to perform a C-section on the unborn child. But Anna returns to her power and bites Gabe in the neck, killing him in the process. She then falls on the floor once more. When Anna awakens, she discovers Wolfman stitching her wounds. Anna eventually arrives at her final destination, the Northern Lights. Looking up at the lovely sky, she holds her newborn child. Anna hears the call of a wildling in the distance as the movie comes to an end. We really hope you enjoyed today's recap of Wildling. Please leave a comment below on what you loved about the movie and why. Be sure to like the video, and please don't forget to support our channel by subscribing so you don't miss any amazing content. Until next time, light, camera, action. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.